Welcome to the podcast, Pilgrim and the Monk. A developing story of a pilgrim who is seeking the truth, and a monk who helps him find the way. Written by Timothy G.A. Cooper. Narrated and produced by Greg Cooper. Chapter 57. Discipline in the Gospel.
Monk, I read in the letter to the Hebrews about the Lord's discipline. This is right after he writes about the church facing persecution. Why would the Lord discipline his people when they already face persecution? It seems like kicking someone when they're down.
It depends on how you understand discipline, Pilgrim.
You have to admit that discipline carries a lot of negative connotations.
That is true only for the proud. Discipline is correction. It guides us into correct behavior and thinking.
But nobody likes to be told they're wrong.
That is precisely what the gospel does. In a unique sense, the gospel is a form of discipline. It corrects us, guiding us into a godliness and righteousness.
I can honestly say I've never thought of it that way.
Have you considered discipline as training?
That makes a little more sense. The Apostle Paul likened the spiritual life to an athlete. We must work to develop our gifts and talents. I also think it's part of what the Apostle meant when he calls us to work out our salvation.
In light of that, two truths emerge. If our Lord does not discipline us, we will never experience salvation. Further, if he does not discipline us, we never mature spiritually. Both require humility and obedience to God's Spirit.
In other words, don't make light of the Lord's discipline because we need it in order to be his disciple.
Well said, Pilgrim.
Thanks, Monk.
You've been listening to Pilgrim and the Monk, written by Timothy G.A. Cooper. Narrated and produced by Greg Cooper. We hope you enjoyed this production. Please join us again for the next episode.